Hello, so this is my first tutorial and it's dedicated to a specific girl who was asking how to do the technique called throat bass, as in throat bassing for beatbox. Throat bassing is that really bassy boom, boom, boom noise that you get, and it's pretty key, so this is why I wanted to do it. The first thing that I would say when I was learning is the clearing of your throat. So and you'll hear everyone tell you that it's very similar to that. So just keep practicing that. Yep. And make sure you have plenty of water to drink. And just keep doing that over and over. And once you've done that, then you can add in different pitches or tones. So you can do A, or you can do B, and whatever else you want to do, or wah wah wah, wah 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 wah. I know it's trickier for girls because we are not genetically as equipped as guys are, and our voices do not go as deeper generally. But just do the best that you can, and if the lowest that you can go is not very low, then that's okay. Just keep doing it and make that pitch the best that you can. When I was starting, I would just practice in my car and I would feel like a giant douchebag, but you just have to keep doing it, as stupid as it sounds, and eventually it'll make sense. It'll probably take a couple weeks to start getting used to it and feel comfortable with it. Pretty much if your throat starts to hurt really bad, then that means you're doing it right, which is not the best thing, but it means you're doing it right as far as this goes. So these are a few warm-ups that I like to do. And you can do like a weird, creepy Tom Waits laugh if you want as practice. Like I said, you'll feel really, really, really stupid, and you probably won't want anyone else in the car or room or wherever you are when you're practicing. But keep drinking water, and you should be okay, and try not to tear your vocal cords. That's never a good thing. Once you have practiced that enough, the boom, 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 then you can start adding different sound effects in. So you could do the fake burp, which is nice because people like me cannot burp on command. Burp, 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 burp. Yeah, kind of gross. So just practice as many different sound effects as you can, and pretty much anything that feels foolish will turn out to be useful in the end. So different things you could do would be and after you've gotten that down, you can practice the different robot voices. So what I noticed when I was watching your video when you asked for help was when you did it, it sounded more like bam, 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 beep, beep, beep. And if you're a singer, then you know that they always tell you to sing from your diaphragm and not from your head. And the same kind of applies to this. So you want to be able to feel that bass and vibration all the way down in your diaphragm, in your stomach. And so when you do the bam, 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 it's mostly up here, and you want to be able to get some gusto behind it and put some force behind it. So as much as you possibly can. Boom, 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 la, 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 la. So if you can feel it all the way down here, then that means you're doing it right, and that's a good thing. So keep it up. But you're going to want your tongue to be, instead of normal, you're going to want to kind of press it down in your mouth while you're doing it. So instead of ba, 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 boom, 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 boom. So just practice pressing your tongue down, and that'll help you too. So with the more robot voices, I have found what works for me is if you have your tongue pointed directly up. So at the roof of your mouth, and then the back of your throat, you're going to want to kind of close it up almost all the way. And so instead of getting the vibration, you're going to want to clear that out and get more of a so just practice that and try and get a nice pitch in with that and just force it out. I know different things work differently for everybody, but just find what works best for you and what's most comfortable, or in this case, kind of uncomfortable. But practice very, very simple beats. Don't try and overcomplicate it at first, and again, drink lots of water, clear your throat out. So you can do just the very simple BTK beat, which you already know what that means. So the B, B, T, T, K, K, K. So and then you can slowly work your way up, but I would just start with a simple beat. So and you don't have to do the B, you could do the wah 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 or rah 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 rah. The rah 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 works really nice too, especially if you want to do the more like robot-y sounds, but you can mix and match it, but just do it at your own comfort level. So just practice, practice, practice. I know you hear it all the time, but it's really true. Just keep doing it and it'll eventually make sense. So, and if you feel like your voice is really, really starting to hurt after the first time you practice, then just give it a rest for a day. Drink a lot of tea, and then the next day start over. So, yeah, I hope this helped you, and if not, then I will try and find a different way to explain it. But all I can say is keep practicing, and don't lose faith just because you're a girl, because I thought the same thing, and I didn't think that girls could do throat basing either, but just remember, anything you can do, I can do just as well, or better, or whatever. So, yeah, happy beatboxing.